Don't know if you can hear that. A little bit of MIG welding going on underneath. Basically, Jack's under there at the minute, MIGging, because the prop bush hanger needed moving 2.5 inches. So I've made new brackets and welded those to the tunnel. Spaces in, and then it's got to add 2.5 inches in there, which is easily done. So as you can see, I've got spaces out again. So the spaces there. But tried on the rear arch and side skirts to go to the front wing. These front wings won't be staying. I've got some nice white gel wings that I tried on yesterday. I don't like them. They're really strange flare. They look nice on my mate's Escort Maxi, but they don't look right on here. So those will be staying. Got another mate, Brian. He's had some front quarters made up, so we're going to have a look at getting a set of those. I really like the look of his Escort Maxi. He's just going to be special, proper special. This is nothing compared to what you want to see what he's had done to his. Yeah, as you can hear, the welder's still going. Jack's little feet, look. Once that prop's on, we'll put 2.5 inches in the exhaust, and then wheel spacers back on, and I'm going to get Jack. The gearbox oils fell out, so obviously the prop came out, all the gearbox oil came out, so instead of blasting it down the lane, I'm just going to get Jack to prove it's moving, drive it forwards and backwards just up here. Just want to see it moving, do you know what I mean? The gears aren't going to get hot going forwards and backwards. Gearbox has got to come off anyway because it needs a new clutch. Basically, it had a hybrid turbo put on it, up the power, and the clutch started slipping. But I used to launch this Subaru, well, this van now, and all four wheels was spinning first, second, and it was catching third in the dry on budget tyres. But them gold comps I've got coming. I've ordered some Toyo Proxies, a bit better for the road, I think, and a half decent price. So yeah, bear with us, you'll see. Next step, exhaust on and moving. Cheers. Well, as you can see, we've swapped sides, but one of those days again. Starting to lose the sunlight now, so all I'm going to do is we're going to add 2.5 inches into that exhaust now, because although the prop donut, we moved the hangers and that's on, we went to put the spacer on. I think I showed you a picture before, and the problem we got is it won't go on. Basically, that's the prop side, sits on the prop, lovely. This is the diff side. Basically on the diff you've got a big fat thread that's sticking out, and between the thread there's a bolt. Outside the thread there's a bolt. So I need to take this down. This is only a locating ring really, so I need that to be about 3mm. Doesn't need to be a lot. Need that, remove that down to 3mm and hollow it out a good 10-15mm here, because that's just banging on the thread on the diff. So sort that out tomorrow. Yeah, cracking away on this exhaust now. Oh look, we've got a downer exhaust. What was that off, Jack?
Goodness knows.
Goodness knows. Goodness knows. Posh, isn't he? Goodness knows. But that'll do, won't it?
Right.
Be alright, son. So we're gonna weld where we've cut and extend here, so we've hangers in the same place. Saves fucking about with an hanger. We had 2.5 inches in here and put that back together, because Jack got excited with the reciprocating saw and just went, I'm gonna cut it there. Didn't ya? Didn't ya?
We were just pissing about, weren't we?
Well, one of us was. Oh, mate. But yeah, we'll get there. So it's not driving today, as I wanted to film Jack driving it. That'll be tomorrow. So because we're pissed about with that prop shaft for ages, we haven't got to the turret tops yet. So at least today we can finish the exhaust, and then tomorrow, hopefully, if I can get to the machine, put that prop on and then me and Jack have only got 2 tops to do. Banging. Oh, look at that. See how dark it is, look. We're knackered, we've had enough. Exhaust is on though, and we have started it, but I'm not going to start it again. We'll start it tomorrow. I'll start it tomorrow in a video when you see Jack driving it up and down the lane. There's a few more bits to do, but exhaust is on. We'll put the spacer on, front turrets, and that's it, innit, bro?
That's the end of the list.
Yeah.
Keep driving, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm.
So, jeez. YouTube famous.
Gonna go viral, aren't I?
Yeah, you will, just because your pretty little face, man. But yeah, excuse the lighting, it's a bit crap, innit? But I took some pictures as well. I'll see if I can insert pictures. I've never tried that. Insert some pictures. But yeah, tomorrow we're back at it, and then it'll be back to MRM, where I can continue to work on it. Obviously the heavy work that consisted of 4 people lifting it, been done. I'd rather have done it here with 4 people lifting, because Jack's an experienced welder, his granddad's experienced welder, his brother's experienced welder, his granddad's built more cars than you've had at dinners, so I'd rather it got done here, them supporting me with it, like muscle as well as knowledge, than me trying to do it at home. Because yeah, mate, it's just, yeah, I ain't lifting that on my own, am I? Do you know what I mean? So I got them prepped. I got the Scooby prepped, didn't I? And I got the van prepped, but
Yeah.
I wasn't. I just ain't lifting it on my own, am I? So yeah. And plus, if I'd have done it at home, people would have come over just to help lift it on the one occasion. Whereas here, they help lifted it, and then they've helped nibble it down to get it on properly. So it's been a good experience bringing it over here. But be back home maybe tomorrow. We can get the egg gasket done on the car, on the Levi's motor as well.
I think so.
Towing. Oh, the tow car egg gasket's gone, so we've got to try and get that done tomorrow. Yeah.
Get him to pull his finger.
Nissan Patrol, is it? Nissan
Navara.
Navara. Yeah, that's the tow car. So try and get that fixed tomorrow. So excuse the bad lighting again. So yeah, see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow, Jack.
See ya.
Bye, Jack.
Bye bye.
Right, it's not night time anymore where I was working on that van. It's daytime, and it's, I think, about 2 days later. Is it 2 days later? Oh yeah, 2 days later, I think. But pissed about on that. I think I've got her running. She don't like idling. Took her for a blast. She's great top end, mid range, low down, but then comes to idle, she's just a bit of a bitch on idling. So we'll see how I get on with her the weekend. But as I just told you, it's a couple of days later. She's back. There she is. Can't remember where we was in the last video, but I know it was night time, finishing it off. Didn't get to show you the prop spacer that I had to have adjusted, but yeah, she's running, driving, movable. Oh, so I can drive up and down the yard. Brought it down today just to put spacers back, and I had to take spacers off to get on the trailer, and to have a look at a few bits and bobs, like. So don't like these wings. They're really bad wings. I've got another set of wings, but there's a problem with these wings that I don't like. So I've got my mate Brian, who's building a beautiful Escort Maxi. I don't want to say much about it because it's in the process, but it's really nice. He's got another body, set of wings and set of rear quarters that I can have. I brought them off him. They'll be coming, but I've got a sneaky feeling the fronts are just the same. I had a chat to him. Basically what it is with these wings, even though that wheel there sits perfectly in the arch, exactly where the Escort one did, when he's fitted his Maxi wings, he's had to move the centre of his wheel 15mm forward because he had a new cradle made, new subframe. Not sure if I'd have known that before, would I have extended the floor pan another 15mm? I don't think I would, because then it would have caused problems, more overhang on the front here. Bulkhead wouldn't have matched up so nice, so I'm gonna have to live with this. Don't think the drive shafts in there will allow for much movement. I'll have a chat to the Subaru boys and see what they do. A lot of them do the Gymkhana stuff and drift in with the rear wheel drive conversion, so see what I can do with the front hub. If I can move the front hub slightly, these wings, if not, the ones I get off Brian, all these, I'll cut along there. I'll put a steel wing on, and I'll put that where I want it on the steel wing, put it back on, jobs are good. Yeah, that's the bumper that will be going on it. It's a modified Escort Maxi F2. My mate Simon used to run in the Formula Ford, or is it Oval Saloon Series, and his Maxi that I used to build his engine for, he had a Maxi which is sadly no longer running with us anymore. Yeah, but he had these bumpers specially made so he could get a bit more downforce. So I had one of them. I like the lamp pods, I think they look mad. So yeah, we've got a lamp pod to go on as well. But as I said before, that won't be there, radiator won't be there, ABS unit won't be there, chassis legs will be cut back a little bit more, and this will be going on. So yeah. Oh, and if you haven't been on Facebook or Instagram, you won't know. This is at its test drive. Basically, I put Jack in it, we took it up the lane just outside where we were building it, where we were doing the body swap. And I told him to send it. And fuck me, did he send it? Yeah, he sent it. I sent it a bit more aggressively after. But he sent it first, which was filmed. I filmed it. And I put it on my Facebook page and it's had over 100,000 views. Now listen, I haven't got massive following on the internet. I've got a few thousand on Facebook, which they add up because I've got different pages, and then I got a couple of thousand on Instagram. So to get 100,000 views on one video within 24 hours of posting it, I was pretty chuffed and amazed about, really. So what I'll do, we've got the nighttime video, today's video, and then I'll put the launch video, a couple of other bits on the end of this, so you've got a pathway. So yeah, but that's the van at the moment. So bits and bobs that we've been doing. That's the engine bay, and that's the turret tops just gusseted up to the front legs. I'll put some nice gussets in there eventually all the way down. This is just to tie it in at the moment. I'm not sure whether the turbo's gone or the head gasket's gone on one of the sides of the flat four, because I can't tell if it's steam coming out the back or smoke coming out the back, because I've started it today and I can't see much, but the other night when it was a bit colder there was loads of white, so I don't know if it's steam at the moment. It smelled a bit smoky. I'm hoping it's smoke, because if it's smoke I can just recon that turbo, because it's a hybrid turbo. I'm not sure what turbo spec it is, but because that's gonna, I don't want to tell you about that, but there's other surprises coming for the van. But if it's a gasket, it's easy enough. I'll just pull it out and rebuild the top ends. But yeah, that's the engine bay, and then this is our door shut. Look at that, arms and shuts lovely. So our door card is there, ready to go back on. Little jobs, but only stitch welded at the moment across the sills and that, because I'm going to build up the back, you see, and I want to make sure I've got a bit of movement. If I'd have fully welded these and plug welded it, I haven't welded the bottom of the sills yet either. They meet up lovely. I'm surprised. So the bottom of the sills, I run a little plate across and meet them up. But the way this joins up with the Escort, the Subaru and the Escort, is brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. But as you can see, we've got Subaru floor pan. I managed to keep that bar in. Took 10mm off that end so I could bring it in, and then these inner flitches will be welded to these inner A posts here. B posts, got nothing against them because there's nothing left from the Subaru there. The van had box sections in the back there, which I was going to keep, but now I'm going to linish them all the way across, and so I can go full across the sill on the top. Where's the box? You see the box section over there? Yeah, I'm going to take that all the way off. Yeah, it was a nice seating position. I put 25 quid of fuel in it the other day. We only done those launch videos and it's showing empty again, so I'm not sure if I've nicked a wire to the sender. I'll check, but I'll whack some more fuel in and see what she does, but I'm not sure it was on before. It was on before, but yeah. Subaru Escort van, and what I like is, I'll show you. Yeah. What I like is tow bar. she's still on. She's a removable tow bar. So you saw the back was cut out before. She's just spragged at the minute. See that? Just spragged. So basically I've only spragged it because I'm going to replace that, the turret tops. Initially I thought I'll keep these, but I'm not. I'm going to put Group 4 turret top in, bring out my tubs into the turret top and join it along there. So I'm going to replace these because they sit back. I'm assuming just because it's a 5-seater wagon and they can make room for the seats, so I want to push that forward, better geometry, especially on a four-wheel drive. Yeah, and then basically all that will be cut across there as well, because that will go out to the arch. So my tub will come in from the arch into here with a Group 4 turret top. Yeah, that was the rear tow bar, and I'll tie it in there. Look. So my floor will all be tied into the original chassis leg across there, and in here, box section. In that box section will be the radiator, the fans in the back there. Up the top here will be the intercooler in the roof area, so I have a big duct going into there. Obviously this fuel filler, I'll make up my own fuel filler coming up here into the corner, so when you open the door you'll put your fuel in there, because this back area here is room for something else. Yeah, so a lot of the stuff out the engine bay will be coming to the back. But yeah, that's it. Escort Subaru van. Escaroo, do you want to call it? People keep coming out with different things, but yeah. Doors closed. There you go, look. Yeah. Got a lot of work ahead of me. Got a lot of lining up to do on the back, because I want to make sure the back's perfect before I do the tubs. But I can sprag the back in, cross member it, make sure it's where exactly I want it. I can measure 1,000 times, and then I'll cut these, undo the sprags there, cut these, do my tubs in from the side. That'll tie the side in, and then I'm going to put a hoop across there, and then I'm going to put a hoop across there, roll cage hoop, and then I'll bring that one down into the turrets, and I'll bar across diagonally across the top. So all I'm going to have is those two hoops, bar, cut the cross members in there, because I don't want to come down here with the cage, because I want it to be usable. Like, I don't want to drive it with harnesses. Basically this is going to tow my race car. So Subarus tow amazing. My pal used to tow his caravan, his trailer tent, everything with I've towed car trailer with things on the back with Subaru. So this should tow better than a Subaru towed, really. Yeah. So sorry if I'm waffling, but there's a million things to go through on this, a million things, a million jobs to do. So basically a lot of welding work, a lot of welding gas, and a lot of hours, and then bodywork wise as well. My comps will be a week tomorrow, and then I'll get the tyres put on. I'll put the gold comps on and see how we go there, look at the spacing wise of what I want. Yeah, that's the van for now. Brilliant. Get that on. Oh, this is cosy. I took my mate out the other day in this, and yeah, see that? Look, put my hand through the splitter there. It's not broken. I just put it on with black self tappers, because if you ever hit anything, it rips the screws out. Because I hit a rabbit, killed a rabbit. Yeah, ran over Roger. Bit gutted, but not for the car, for the rabbit. I'm a pet lover. Yeah. So basically we've got those wheels in Subaru PCD to go on there in gold. So I've got two sets. I've got a red set, I've got a black set for this, and then I'll have a gold set for that, which I think will look lovely towing along with it. So yeah, enjoy the videos that are coming up after my waffle today, with the launch videos, the drive videos, and let me know what you think. Cheers. Quick addition to the end is just that I'm going to show you quickly what I'm on about. Look at that. It's a nice fitment centre, The bloody squaler. So that was an Irish wing. These are UK wings. That's why they don't marry to that either. You get a few different sets up. That's the Irish one, and here is the other spec one, UK kind of spec one. How shit does that look? Yeah, can't fathom why it looks so absolutely dog shit. And it looks so good on my mate's Escort, so the wheel's in the right place, as you can tell by the other art. So yeah, that's the other one. That's that one. Fucking weird, isn't it? But Brian said he had exactly the same problem on his Escort. So see what the ones like it he sends me. Cheers. Fucking hell. Sent that, did you, son?
What a thing!
Sent that?
What a beauty!
Four wheel spinning there, she was. Fuck it.